MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup. Charlie Morton, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in after another good win last time out that ran their record to start the season to a perfect 5-0.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
Miguel Andujar comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now it's 2-0.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
2-1 after the foul ball there.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with one away. First offering on its way. DJ LeMahieu comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Adames makes the catch to end the inning. So no. Garrett Cole gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Matt, I'm a big fan of Garrett Cole. Big, strong guy. Former first-round draft pick out of UCLA. 96 to 98 miles an hour with sink. Hard slider. His changeup has gotten better the longer he's pitched. He has a chance to be a no-hit type of pitcher every time he takes the mound.
Cole has pitched north of 1,200 innings in the majors, and with an ERA just hovering around the 3.00 benchmark. Smoke on the ground up the middle, and that'll get on by into center field for a leadoff single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged sometimes, even when you make a good hit.
And that'll just elude his outstretched glove for a base hit. And he's safe.
It's so important, Mark, to start to make quality pitches, and if you don't, this is what can happen. 2 batters, 2 base hits, first and third, nobody out.
Yeah, and you just got to prepare yourself as an offensive player. You're just trying to get the runner in from third. You can't worry about creating a monster inning. Do your job.
Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Andre Dawson, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. There goes the runner. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Hit hard back up the middle. And the throw here is going to get him at first. Excellent range there at short, and there are 2 away now.
The second baseman.
Into the box, Brandon Lau. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. Pulled toward right center field. Gardner is there, and that's the 3rd out. But they strike for 3 in the inning. Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. Torres is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. In prior outings against Charlie Morton, he's gone 3 for 11. And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. Set to get his day started, Giancarlo Stanton. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Into the box now, Luke Voigt. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Stepping up now, Willie Adames took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. First pitch on its way. And it's fouled away. One strike now from Cole. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. Hits this one hard the other way. Andujar's got it. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Here now is Mike Zunino. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Hit hard, but right into the shift. Throw on to Voigt takes care of him, and the inning is over. All set for the start of the inning, and next to hit is the catcher, Gary Sanchez. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1. Sanchez is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat.
Yeah, this guy absolutely does not discriminate, and you could close your eyes during batting practice and know exactly who's hitting the baseball in the cage.
And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Brett Gardner is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel, because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
1-1. There's a breaking ball that misses off the plate. To 2-2 now. Now here's the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Now at the plate, Gio Urshela, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Liner towards second. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees.
Now batting.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. Bouncer to the left side. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Striding in once again, Johnny Damon. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss.
88 on a changeup. I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
Line drive to center field, and that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. So it's a good start to the inning for the Rays as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
Now batting, center fielder.
So here's Kevin Kiermaier. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Boy, this has the makings of being a rough day at the office, D-Row. A hit already here in the 3rd inning, and he's already allowed a few runs. He's right back in trouble again.
Yeah, heavy traffic alert, Dan, no doubt about it. That's what you want to do. You want to put the pitcher on the defensive, and early going, the first 2 innings, they were able to do that. Nothing has changed here to start the 3rd.
Into the box now, Evan Longoria. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from 3rd. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
The batter, number 10.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Andre Dawson. And remember, he hit that two-run homer his first time up.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet.
And not in time as the run scores.
Now batting.
Standing in, Ben Zobrist. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Stanton has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu.
The second baseman.
And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now. LeMahieu, the former Colorado Rocky, he was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. And that misses for ball 1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kiermaier calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out.
Now batting.
Striding forward now is the DH, Gleyber Torres. First time up, he went down looking. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Settling in now, Brandon Lau. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Digging in, Willy Adames. He's 0 for 1 thus far. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Gardner going back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall, and he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Any hitter will tell you that a shot like that just feels different. It sounds different off the bat. See his arms get extended, right arm tucked up against his body, barrel the bat all over the ball, and he smokes it right off the wall.
1 to count.
0-1, here's the pitch. A little roller toward the hole. Scooped up. A toss to Happ coming up the line as they get the out at first. So here's Mike Zunino. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Popped him up. Sanchez waits on it. And the inning is over. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with the Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Zobrist is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now batting.
Luke Voigt. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high, 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Gary Sanchez is in for the second time here as he looks at a ball high, 1-0. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Skied into straightaway right. Long run for the right fielder, and he's able to get there on the long run. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it was clear his guys were locked into their at-bats from the very first pitch, and that's something they emphasized in the pregame meetings. He's happy they got the message, as now they've gotten into the bullpen, and they put up some solid run production in the early part of this game.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Pulled toward right center field. Gardner is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Now batting.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that means Kevin Kiermaier will hit next. Lifted in the air out to center field. After it is Gardner, and a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
They talk about having a day. How about 3 at-bats, 3 knocks? Not a bad day, D-Row.
We used to say in the big leagues on the bench, anybody can get 2. Can you get 3? And if you get 3, who's on the hook for 4?
Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. And it's gone.
Hey, what a gorgeous swing right there by Evan Longoria. Hey, man, you're going to need 3 hands to count how many important home runs he hit in the trot. This guy has put this team on his back for a long time and was a pillar of the franchise. Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Into the box, Ben Zobrist, as he rips it on the ground to second. A bare hand for 1. On to Voigt, an inning-ending double play. Here's Brett Gardner now. They'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And this is swung on and missed as Gardner's a strikeout victim, 1 away. First pitch coming, here it is. Gio Urshela is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Here it comes. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Slow little roller to 3rd. Reined in. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Miguel Andujar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
And this one's over at the knees, 2-1.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
When you take a look at the numbers up to this point, you see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
1-1 the count now. Has a look, now the pitch. No offer on that one, 2 balls and a strike.
I got 2-1 the count.
High in the air down the right field line. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will.
And leading up for the Rays, the second baseman, number
First
8.
pitch of the at-bat. This is skied into short left center. Stanton has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 1, shortstop.
Digging in once again, Willie Adames. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. 7 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Pitch is popped up. Voit is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the first
So
baseman,
stepping in, Ji-Man Choi. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Count 1-0.
Up and in for ball 1.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And it's gone as they add still another.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. 2 out, nobody on. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Rays tack. Jose Alvarado is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
leading off for the Yankees.
Aaron Judge is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Alvarado is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Last half of the 7th here, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Johnny Damon. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
Now batting, center fielder.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard to short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Runner at first following the error. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Evan Longoria.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Drilled on the ground to short, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
I think the whole ballpark knew he was going to go with the sinker right there to induce the double play. The only problem is he can't guarantee it's going to be hit right at one of his infielders. Tough luck.
Andre Dawson is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. The 1-0 delivery. Hit on the ground to third. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And they'll be left with no play as that's going to load the bases now on what should be ruled an infield single. So now to the plate, Ben Zobrist. And he puts it on the ground to second. There's one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side. Ready once again, Luke Voigt. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
The 0-2 delivery. Too high. 1-2.
The count is 1-2.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Gary Sanchez is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away. From the stretch, Brett Gardner is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup, curveball away to a lefty, smart pitch.
And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side and back to. Digging in, Brandon Lau. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Stanton is there, and he has it for the out.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
At the plate, Willie Adames. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying.
Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little. Stanton has to range back, but he'll make the catch near the line, and there are 2 men gone. So striding in, Ji-Man Choi. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
The last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
On the move is Kiermaier. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Miguel and Duhar.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Hops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Choi backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, who could really use a knock here. 0-for-3 in the game so far. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 8-0 the final today. The Rays hosted a 3-run first.